What's up, my beautiful people? How are you guys doing? My name is Jen Modo, your number one host, the one and only. So, guys, today we have amazing topic in the house. If you give women these four things that I'm going to be sharing with you in this amazing video, in this amazing channel, it means that you are a very weak man. Afterwards, she will see you as a very weak man, and instead she's going to be the one controlling you. I always tell you people that marry a woman you are comfortable with, marry a woman you can control. But you don't listen. When you see the nyach, you start behaving like a mad person. When you just see the nyach, you see the woman is brown. Like me, I like brown women. You'll be behaving like a mad person. Anything the woman is telling you, you will give. Anything, guys, our point number one on this, on the four things when you give to a woman, she sees you as a weak man. Number one, giving her everything that she wants. You see, some of you make mistakes. Anything the woman is asking, you give. Even she asks for $100,000, you give. Even you yourself, you have never touched $100,000. You know how much $100,000 is equivalent to when you put it in our currency. That woman is already very rich. So you go to the bank, you borrow this money. Time when they are demanding you, she's not there even to give you a dime to give it there. What this is going to cause in return, if you give a woman everything she wants, you're going to lose that standard. She's going to see you as a very weak man. She's the one controlling you. There is nothing you can say and she listens to. Instead, she wants you to be listening to her every time. She's now the one controlling you. You lose that respect. There will not be any respect, because anything she asks for, even though she asks for what you don't have, you look for it until you find it and you give it to her. This is very wrong. Very, very wrong. Be careful with women. I tell you, people after God, fear these women, because they will cause you what even you didn't expect will ever happen to you. Give. I'm not saying that you don't give them. Give them. But there is what we call too much giving. There are some problems, or there are some issues a woman can also handle it on her own. She tells you, my father is in the hospital, you give. My who is in the hospital, you give. Everything is what you give. Pay school fees. If maybe the parents are still renting, rent, anything. At the end of the day, it you will have stress. You will never have joy. And the children you are making with this very woman, they will never have better life, because she has been pumping you to give everything to their parents. She's telling you, buy for me a car. Even you who's working this money, you have never drove a car for yourself. You are buying it for a woman. You have never drove a car. You have never what? It is because Nyash is the one moving you. You be like someone who's like mad now. You do everything without thinking. Number two, have undeserved peace. You see, some of you, a woman stands in public and abuses you. 1, 2, 1, 2. What? She abuses you even and slaps you, but you still be like, hey, you see, I was told my parents, if a woman is talking, you leave, you just keep quiet. Are you for real? This is exactly what I'm telling you people, that there's some peace which is really undeserved. She has slapped you. She has abused you in public. She has done what? Just because, hey, if I try maybe to talk, she's going to pack her things and go. Yes. In fact, let this woman go very, very far, because there are things really don't temper with. She abuses you the whole night. She abuses you in public. She even does physical damage on your body. She abuses you physically. She abuses in any or the other. But you be like, even she abuses you sexually, not giving it to you. You are just there lying near. Nothing. I want peace. I want peace. There are some peace which really deserves to be peace, and there are those one which does not deserve to be. So give it to her hoto. Give it to her hoto. Yes, give it to her. That's why here in Africa they say, when the woman is behaving like that several times and now you start beating them, that's when they know that you love them. But when you don't love them, they don't see any peace anywhere. Here in Africa, I know some of you come from a really humble background. You come from a Christian family. They tell you when a woman is talking, you don't answer. Do you know what is going to come, like the effect of doing this? You don't want conflict. The woman disrespect you, don't want to give you her hot. You don't want to also complain. You don't want to say, hey, let us sit down and we talk about this thing. Why did you really do this thing? You just keep quiet. And I don't want my home to break. I don't want people to know what. Our point number 3, the woman makes a decision without telling you. And you fold your hand like this and you put here. You are just looking. She sells maybe the whole house you have built for rentals. And you don't even know she sold the house. She makes the decision for herself, maybe with her friends. Such women also, they have weird friends who tell her, hey, sell. That one doesn't talk anything. The other time, didn't you tell him to buy for you a car? He bought. Just to sell. Even though you tell him, it will still be the same. He will tell you, sell. Are you guys seeing what I'm talking about? So, some women don't deserve peace. Some women don't deserve to be called someone's mother. I am telling you the truth. Someone just wakes up, makes a decision. Before you know it, even the house where you're staying, Ngasha sold that house. You don't even know. And you're not even saying anything. Okay, let us go and we just rent. We are going to rent. She makes a decision without your consent, like without you knowing. And you're like, okay, let us what? That is very, very wrong. That is very, very wrong. When a woman does such things to you, that is the point number 1. You will know that this woman doesn't value you. She's not into you. She's there to fulfill some of the things you wanted to fulfill. This is it. So some of you check yourself. There are some of you men, when you have a lot of money, you go for what does not fit your hands. I want you to marry a woman, even when you go broke, she will stay. I tell you, don't marry beauty. Marry beauty with the brain, full stop. We don't want beauty shaking. But the brain is just porridge, nyoka. There is nothing in the brain. We don't want such people who are going to be depending on us. I tell you, women, have something for yourself. You have to have something for yourself. This is what will even make this man to even respect you more. But you people nowadays, you just be a man. Even the Bible says a woman has to be given a man. I am telling you, the day they will leave you and you don't have anything in your account, you will know that this world is really very small. Then our next point, we have 100% validation. Like there is nothing you say, this one, what you give her 100% that validation. Everything is tick, correct. I am telling you, you have to say your mind. These women love men who are open-minded, men who talk, who say, Jenny, that one you did, but I didn't like it. Please don't repeat it again. But for you, everything is 100% correct. You give 100%. There is no one who is even 100% correct in this world. No one is perfect. There is somewhere we also make mistakes. So we need you to tell us, not 100% correct, everything is okay. The woman will see you as a weak man, and there will not be respect for you until you die. I am telling you, and before you know it, you will die at a tender age. You will die very young because of this thing that you are doing. So, my dear kings, there are things you should give women. There are things you should not give women. There are things you should leave women to deal with their issues. Women have their own issues also. Let them deal with them. Not every time. Hey, Jasper, hey, yeah. Not every time is a Sunday. Not every time you give. Sometimes you should also say no. You should refuse to give it to them. I call upon all women. Work. If you don't have any work, there is nowhere you are working. Open up a YouTube channel. YouTube has changed a lot of people's lives. Our next point, we have never sacrifice your needs for hers. What exactly am I talking about here? You men, when you get salary, some of you, you'll be like, my wife needs a car. She deserves a car. Nowadays, she's looking hot. So she deserves, even you is talking. You don't have that car. You don't have it. You sacrifice your need for hers. Some of you, even you have some diseases, you have to treat them, but you'll be like, no, today I'll not buy that medicine. My wife needs to take soda. My wife needs to take soda. Your needs should always come first. If you are doing these things, you buy for a car, even you don't have a car. I am telling you, this woman will control you. She will control you 100%. She will see you as a weaker man. No respect, quarreling morning and evening, not talking any good talk apart from money talk and gifting. I am telling you, because you are the one making her to get used with these things, not any other person else. So sometimes I come here telling people things and they be like, Jen Mother, today again you have told us you don't want us to gift our wives. I am not telling you not to gift your wife. I am telling you to stop taking her priority, her needs as number one before yours. You see yourself, you have one shot. Year after year, you have only one shot. It is even about to start getting torn at the corner. But the woman, just look at her like this. She has so many clothes. Even their clothes, she doesn't change until the year ends. She has not like repeated those clothes. Every time she's new clothes, new clothes. But for you, don't even have clothes. This is exactly what I am talking about. Kwaheri, guys.